Hey guys, it's Jessica Stone at Stansberry Research, and I've got Vic Lederman of True Wealth Opportunities here. Vic, we are sort of discovering that retailers that are publicly traded are going to run into what I'd like to call a Black Friday test, meaning that they have to figure out how they're going to make money on Black Friday and in the fourth quarter overall without creating the risk of long lines. What do you think about this concept, and how are different companies positioned to take advantage of the ability not to create lines?
Wow. Yeah, this is incredibly interesting. I'm sure you saw this in the news. Home Depot just announced that they're not going to do any Black Friday in-store promotions. And I think that the entire retail industry, even people just in clothing saw that and just couldn't believe it, right? It's such a big commitment to say they're just not even going to try to do it. And everybody now, like you said, is facing this test. What do they do, and what do they need to do to be successful, not just through Black Friday, but through the entire fourth quarter is, make or break for a lot of retail. And so it's really interesting to see one of the largest retailers in America come out and say, we're not doing in-store promotions. In fact, we're focusing online. And you can see that in their numbers. Home Depot has had incredible online growth. I think it was close to 100% this last quarter, and the quarter before. This is the first quarter, when everything in the US is shutting down, they grew like 7%. And what they're seeing is that people are buying online and then coming to the stores and picking up. So they're still able to leverage that amazing network of products that's distributed across the entire US and get people to come and pick things up at the stores. So I think, when other retailers, even ones that aren't in that industry, start to look at what do we do to navigate this, Home Depot is kind of the shining star. And that's why I think they were able to lay down the gauntlet and say to everybody, we're not doing Black Friday in store. We don't need it. You can figure it out. There are other ways to continue to drive traffic.
Home Depot was already on this path before COVID, am I right? I remember already being able to order on the app or order online and do pickup before COVID. So they were moving in this direction. Do they have a jump essentially on their competition? And if a company that's even retail period isn't already moving online, can they possibly offer a lineless Black Friday experience to their customers?
Well, lineless is going to be really interesting and challenging, and that's going to come to how efficient is their pickup process, or do they try to push everybody towards shipping? I think the magic of what Home Depot's management is doing is they're actively encouraging people to buy online and then come pick up in store. Now that could turn into this gigantic mess, right? You just imagine hundreds of people all being funneled into this one pickup pinch point, and it could be terrible. But so far they've navigated that incredibly well. We'll have to wait and see what other stores are going to do.
Certainly seen in some of the older, more established retail box stores just struggling with this transition.
What we're going to see, and this is why, I think you like to call it, the Black Friday test, is how do different management teams and styles determine the path that they take. Some stores are going to navigate this in a healthy way that allows their consumers to still feel connected with the brand, and other companies are really struggling. You think about Macy's. For a long time, their customer service was a big driver. You went in there, they had, all these little departments with people that could individually help you. And they've really struggled to recreate that kind of personal touch feeling, especially as you go up the retail chain. You start to look at Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's. Those companies are struggling incredibly because a big part of what they offered was that kind of personal touch service. Whereas some of the other retailers like Home Depot, it's really more about the products. But yeah, I think the big question in here is which management teams will make the right decisions to push their customers online. And that is the crux of the Black Friday test.
All right. Our thanks to you, Vic Lederman. If you want to be connected to more of his writing, just hover on your screen now. We'll give you a link. And also find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.